Guys, so I have not made a video in a very long time. Got crazy busy with life, got a grown-up job, got engaged, and so yeah, I haven't posted in forever. YouTube was just kind of like some fun thing I did last summer to see how it went, and then I got a lot of criticism for it, but then I came to this awesome breakthrough, like, who cares, which I said before in a vlog. I think I get something from watching other people's videos, and I enjoy them sharing their lives, and I get like ideas and tips and inspirations. So I thought, if it makes such a difference in my life, why not make a video to share or inspire in other people's lives, or not just a video, like I could be that with my channel. So a lot's gone on. I have a lot of plans for what I want to accomplish from my YouTube channel. So today is my day off, and I thought I would just kind of maybe do a vlog and share kind of what I do on my days off. Right now I'm sitting in my office, or Kyle's office and my office. So he will not be here till July, so it's my office for now. So what I'm doing now is just kind of, I like to sit in here and write ideas and inspiration and motivation in this journal. I have like a cleaning list that I'm really sticking to in my 2015 life goals, because I don't like the word resolution, like New Year's resolution, because I feel like it's so corny, and when you think of that, you think of like, oh, I want to lose weight or cut this bad habit, and I think when I think of resolutions, I think of something that doesn't last very long, like a month, and they're already broken. So I have life goals. So just to share some of those maybe, I really like number one, God is first, which that's kind of cliche and everyone says that, but not only like is that going to be like God is first in my life, obviously I want him to be like a part of everything I do. You can tell by my name, my YouTube name and my Instagram name, that he does play a big part in my life. So I want him to be, I mean, he is involved in all parts of my life, but I want to acknowledge that more this next year. I want to be aware of his presence in all things. And I have a bad habit. First thing in the morning, I roll over and I check my phone. I'll look at Instagram and stuff, and I really want to roll over and, check my devotional and, the scripture of the day, and really start my day in worship and praise. And I want to end it, and I've, kind of personal, I've prayed like every night since I was 7. And I've just gotten away from that this past year. I mean, I don't know why, but all through college I did, even high school, and I still do, but not like I used to. So I really want to get back to that and start in my day in worship and praise and just really acknowledge God in everything. So that's a little bit about me, and I'm not scared to share my faith, so like it or leave it. That's just me. Second goal is family is everything, and I've been so bad my whole life about wishing I had a different family, or jealous of other people's families. But now I realize I have a family. They're my people. You're stuck with them whether you like them or not. It's your blood. And I know a lot of people will say, well, you don't have to choose the family you have. If it brings you stress or whatever, you can choose to not have something to do with them. But I mean, it's my blood. That's where I came from. That's part of what formed me and made me who I am. And now that I'm getting married, I also, I have this whole new family. So I want to recognize that I have a family, and I want to strengthen like that relationship and put more of a value. I mean, family, I've always said, will be such a big part of when I grow up and I get married and I have my own family, but I want to start recognizing that now that I have a family, and it's important. Wifey status is number 3. I just like the title, but I really want to a lot of people, when they get engaged, they put so much into planning a wedding. Like, that's engagement to them. But I think it's more about preparing for marriage and preparing to be a wife and a godly wife. And I really want to practice habits now that will prepare me for marriage. So I'm reading lots of books and articles and studying in scripture about what God expects from marriage and a wife and how to be a godly wife. Obviously, Proverbs 31 is, everyone uses that, but just really diving in deep to what that means and practicing keeping like a clean home and just, stuff that is going to be part of my married life. I mean, I'm not in college anymore, so, I want a clean and tidy home. Now that I'm like, have nice things, nicer furniture and stuff, which I'll do a home tour. That's one thing I have planned. So, preparing to be a wife. Folding laundry when it comes out. I'm not the best at that, but I think that's important to be a wife, and I might step on toes by saying that, but I think taking care of my home and others is important. So practicing those things now, so when I'm married and having to take care of my husband and sharing a home and eventually children, like if I start now, it will trickle into the future. You can't just say, oh, I'm married now, so I'm gonna do better. I want to get better now, which goes into like my clean and organized goal, which I did not grow up in a very tidy home. Sorry if I say that, if I hurt anyone's feelings. I don't know if she'll watch this, but I don't want that for my home, and I always said that. So like putting that into practice now, and I've gotten better over since I've been out on my own, picking up small things here and there and learning as I go. But it is hard if that's not how you were raised and that's not that's not what you're used to. Like folding clothes, like I said before, that's not natural to me because that's not what I grew up with. Like making my bed, that's something I started doing in college, not something I grew up with doing every day, whereas Kyle made his bed every day and had chores. I didn't. So practicing small stuff like that, because a clean environment makes me feel so much better. So just starting that stuff now, and I did a lot of research on that, and a lot of people have YouTube channels and tips on how to be clean and organized, and Pinterest, your daily cleaning list. So I compiled something I think that's going to work for me. I have my daily or my cleaning chart that has tasks that need to be done daily, and then each day a task for that day, and then monthly, yearly, deep cleaning, stuff like that. So really want to put that into practice. One of my favorites that I've been implementing for my daily cleaning list is a 30-minute tidy, where I just tidy everything, set a timer for 30 minutes, and just do what I can in 30 minutes, and that makes a big difference. So just putting that into practice now. If it's not natural to you, if you practice it, you eventually build the habit, and then it becomes natural. So that, for instance, my bathroom counter, growing up and then all through college, I would just have clutter and my makeup, lotion, whatever, just hairspray, just everything ended up on the bathroom counter. I never cleaned it off. Cleaning up the counter makes me feel better when I can start my day or come home to it, because it was out of memory and it cut off, and my videos are not the best quality. So yeah, I was talking about success. I really want to work on YouTube for a hobby to see where it goes and get better equipment, because right now I'm doing it from my iPad. So editing and all that's not the best, and I know my videos look kind of weird once it goes through the HD stuff on YouTube. But anyway, so that's kind of where I'm at right now. It's good to be back, and I will talk to you guys soon. Talk at you, because I know you're not talking back unless you comment, which is usually really rare, and I get 1 or 2 dislikes, and that's about it. But anyways, I will see you soon.